Hello, this is Brian with the National Weather Service in Topeka, and this is a weather briefing concerning the impending winter storm. This briefing is updated at 3 p.m. on December 19th of 2012, and that information is subject to change as the storm evolves. So this afternoon, widespread moderate to heavy snow is ongoing in parts of central and southwest Nebraska into western Kansas. We do expect this snow to spread from northwest to southeast across the region late this afternoon into this evening. We will see some sleet mix in at times, especially across far eastern Kansas, for an hour or two during the transition period from rain over to snow. Accumulations are expected to range quite a bit across the area from 1 inches to 6 inches, with the highest amounts up near the Nebraska border generally. North to northwest winds are going to be one of the biggest deals with this event. We're expecting winds sustained at 25 to 35 miles per hour, with gusts to 45 or maybe even 50 miles per hour at times. And those strong winds will occur during the snowfall and afterwards, so we can expect substantial blowing and drifting of snow with some brief whiteout conditions expected as well. So what time will the snow begin? Well, again, it's going to move from northwest to southeast across the area. We expect this evening across parts of north central Kansas from 5 to 8 p.m. in the Concordia area, closer to 7 to 10 p.m. in Marysville and Salina regions. Once you get closer to Manhattan, you're looking in 9 p.m. to midnight time frame. Emporia and Topeka, closer to midnight. And then for Lawrence, down into Coffee County, you're probably looking at after midnight and even a little bit later as you go farther southeast. Again, very strong winds will cause reduced visibility when this does change over, and again, there could be a period of some moderate sleet at times as well during the transition period. So here are the current expectations as far as snowfall totals. Again, ranging from around 1 inch the farther south you go to as much as 6 inches near the Nebraska border. And this isn't set in stone, and frankly, the snowfall amounts are not necessarily what matters so much with this event, but rather the blowing snow, the reduced visibilities, and the very dangerous driving conditions overnight tonight into early tomorrow morning due to those extremely strong winds along with the snow. As far as impacts go, one thing I haven't mentioned yet is that thunderstorms with hail or strong wind are actually possible this evening, mainly southeast of the Turnpike, and that would probably be in the 6 p.m. to midnight time frame. Severe weather isn't expected, but it's not completely out of the realm of possibility. After that, we'll have periods of heavy snow between 7 p.m. Wednesday and 5 a.m. Thursday, with very strong winds creating periods of whiteout conditions with that heavy snow. Again, winds up to 50 miles per hour are possible with some of these gusts. One other thing to think about is that initially some of these warm, wet roads could quickly freeze as the cold air and sleet and snow moves in. This would create very hazardous driving conditions as soon as that cold air moves overhead. We expect that difficult and potentially dangerous travel to extend from tonight all the way into Thursday morning as the blowing and drifting continues through the day on Thursday. The winds should finally ease off a little bit once you get into Thursday afternoon. The snow will end pretty early in the day, but again, continued blowing and drifting could really create a hazardous morning commute. The storm system is not set in stone, gotta say. So it's going to be important that you keep an eye on the latest weather conditions as with this dynamic of a storm system, things could change quite a bit and make your travel, especially in the morning, perhaps a bit different than you would have expected. Keep an eye on this web page here at the following address, and this is a location where you can get all the latest weather information. You can also find the National Weather Service Topeka on Facebook and Twitter, and we will be pushing out updates as the event goes on. This concludes our afternoon video briefing. Again, please keep an eye on the latest forecast information as this strong weather system evolves, and stay safe.